Okay, so I just wanted to make a video on how to use the iPad for screencasting in a lesson. So first of all, you're going to need to open up QuickTime Player. So you can do that by typing in QuickTime Player and then opening it up, and in the top left-hand corner here we can go to File, New Movie Recording, and that will open up a new window that we can project our iPad into. So mine comes up automatically. If not, then you're going to use that drop-down button, and then you can select the iPad that's there. And you can record it using that button as well, which is really useful for if students are missing from your lesson. So once you've projected your iPad onto the laptop, you can then go to Present Now and present a window on Google Meets, and yours would then show up on here with QuickTime Player so that you can present that one window and still use the rest of your laptop. So the app that I've been using is GoodNotes 5. It's a recent upgrade. So this is the icon I'm just going to click. And first of all, I'm just going to look at how we open a new PowerPoint. So this is where I keep most of my things. So for example, if I wanted to load in a new PowerPoint into here, then I just go to New, I go into Import. You can also import other things in there as well. So you can load in a picture or a PDF, anything that you need to. And then if we click Locations, we can go to Drive, and I'm choosing the UWC drive, and then this gives me access into my full Google Drive. So I could then, for example, open the slides I've made on functions, and this then opens up. So that's then found in my folder, and this is then the full slide view. So if I use Okay, so once you've opened up the screen that you want to present for the lesson, then this is what the split screen would look like. So you can see what we can see on the iPad and what the students see. So this is using Presenter View, which you can access from this button up here, and that's what that kind of white circle is. So Mirror Full Page is what I tend to do, and they just see the full page. So when I'm writing, if I want to zoom in and then write something a little bit clearer, then they can see it without the zoom in, so they can just see the full screen all the time. The other option is to do Mirror Presenter View, which means that whatever I'm looking at, they can see as well. So if I want to zoom in and highlight an important formula, then they can see that as well. So the third option is Mirror the Entire Screen, and that means that they can literally see what's on your iPad screen, which means that they can see all of these extra buttons, or if you're choosing a different colour, then they see that on their screen, whereas at the moment you can see we're in Presenter View, so they can't see that, it's not obstructing their view. So I don't tend to use that. I tend to keep it on Mirror Full Screen. The advantage of this is that you can also edit what you're doing as you go. So if we come out of this, we can hold this and then drop it to the side, and it opens it up in a split screen, and then we can reopen the document. And if we click on the presenter, it says it's presenting from this window. So this is what the students are seeing, this slide here, and this one is just for me. So I can then use this to go ahead. So for example, if I show the students the questions and I then want to work ahead and do the answers for them, then I can jump ahead on my view and I can start to write these in, or I can do whatever I want to do. And when I get to that page, then they're there. So it just means that you can work ahead without the students disrupting what they're doing. So that's quite handy. And then to come out of that, you just press the cross, and it will go back into what the students are doing without interrupting their view at all. You can also open different documents. It doesn't have to be the same one. So it means that you can open up something else and work on it, and then you can swap which one you're presenting from. The other good update is the pointer. So if you want to draw students' attention to something, then the pointer is a really good way to do it. So you've got this one, which kind of lingers, and you can keep it there if you want to show them something for longer. It will also stay on, so you can do a couple of things together, or you can use the laser pointer, which is just showing them what you're looking at that point, and it's just literally with the press of a pen. So when you're in the middle of a lesson, if you want to add in, for example, a new page, then we can just go to Add New Page, and it can either copy the current template, or you can do you can add in your own templates as well, or you can have different types of lined, squared paper and so on. and then you can add in a new page to carry on working if you want to add like a blank slide to add something extra in that's come up. If you click the 4 squares, then that gives you access to see all the different pages within the document, so you can see everything in there. When you're on the presenter view, you can do this and jump to a different slide, and they can't see that, they just see what's on your page. So when you add in this, they don't see anything, they're just looking at what they're looking at. So when you've finished the lesson, if you want to then upload it onto the OLP, then we can click on the 4 squares, and we can, from there, select the different pages that we want. So that was in the top corner there for select, and I can upload as many or as few pages as I need, and then from there we export it. Once we've exported it, you can choose whether you want to keep the page background and only have the annotations, or whether you just want the original. So you can play around with this, and then you export it as a PDF. Once you've done that, you can either upload it directly to the OLP, or you can airdrop it to your laptop and then do it on there.